Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is DFree, and here today we're going to be going through the video and stuff that was announced earlier and well, was released earlier, excuse me. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have already kind of seen it. And I heard a little bit about what's coming, so not going to be completely, you know, fresh reactions. I haven't seen the video, but I've just kind of been on social media and stuff like that. And I'm excited for what's coming. So regardless, though, we're going to go through the video live here. If you guys want to check it out on your own, I hope you guys want to watch it with me. But if you want to check it out, I understand. Link is down below. So that being said, we're going to go through it. I'm going to try not to pause so much. I'm just going to give you my reaction as we go, and let's just kind of see what's happening here. I want to say, though, on the topic of new releases of characters, because they did announce that they were going to drop like info for never-before-released characters, stuff like that. Understand one thing. If you're disappointed with this batch of characters, understand that this is not even supposed to be the big stuff, right? This is coming out pre-Black Friday, pre-Christmas, pre-New Year. These are literally multiple opportunities for quote-unquote hyper characters, right? More hype characters to drop. So understand that, right? We are at the end of the year, and there's literal holidays that they're going to be releasing and capitalizing characters for. So understand that, right? That's why Bergamo and those guys dropped when they did, because there wouldn't be a good spot for them later on, things like that. So let's go ahead and just jump through this and see what's happening.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Video and Stuff. I'm the producer of Dragon Ball Legends, Toshi.
Hello everyone, I'm Kai, the advertisement producer.
Hello everyone, I'm Yu. As a producer, I'm glad to be here today again.
Welcome back to the Video Stuff. How are you feeling this time, Yu?
A little nervous, not as much as last time.
That's
but
good.
I think I need to work harder to be accepted by the players like Toshi.
Me too.
That might be a bit of a stretch.
Doing video and stuff,
I like
so
Toshi, but he gets a lot of flack. It's not even his fault, but he gets it.
We shared some development stories and updated info. How have things been since then?
So it's been roughly a month since the last update, I'm assuming, depending on the date of this video going live. But last time we talked about some in-depth things about what goes on in the background with how Legends is being made, and also we talked about the update that happened in September. And I understand lots of people were frustrated with the load times, and hopefully they're not as frustrated anymore.
No, that was a great update.
The energy tank system has been changed drastically, so I'd like to think that's a big, good step towards what we're aiming for, and I think this is a positive direction that we're taking right now.
I think it's easier to play now too. We also had a Legend news segment last time. How was that?
So, dressing up as a newscaster and talking like I'm on the news, I really didn't think I'd have to do that on this job. I don't know if I was paid enough for that. But yeah, it was our first attempt. I think it was one way of providing good news of Legends. So I'd like to think you can try the newscasting next time.
I'll do my best when the time comes.
We are all looking forward to it. There will be a Legend news segment at the end of today's video too, so please watch it until the end. Well then, let's start with the episode from the Legends development. Like last time, we'll share some special development stories with you. Our first item is
Shallot-Exclusive Camera.
So what exactly is Shallot-Exclusive Camera?
Well, Shallot can learn a lot of different special moves, right?
Nappa's Giant Storm comes to mind.
Exactly. His ability to learn different special moves actually caused some problem in development.
Problem with a camera?
Yes. For example, Nappa is bigger than Shallot and Goten is smaller than Shallot. So, if we use the camera setting for their size with Shallot, things would work kind of strange. Instead, we use the special camera setting just for Shallot.
The camera difference is very important. You can also customize Shallot's looks with his special move. What do you use, Toshi?
So I personally use Broly's special attack, the one that you get after Zenkai
Degenerate.
him.
Literal
Broly,
degenerate.
of course, because it has outrageous amounts of damage, it can feint, and I just like the way it looks.
I see, that makes Shallot sound even cooler. Okay, next is the Solar Kamehameha. What's special about this?
First, check out this video.
We're going in full power! This ends now! Be done!
Oh, the multiple angles, like Red SSG
That's
Goku.
so cool. Is there something special about the animation?
So the visuals, very important, obviously, but that's actually not what I want to focus on for this episode.
It always feels real great using this move.
So some players may have already noticed, but this is something we started doing with the yellow perfect cell. And his ultimate move, the video that we showed you earlier, he has a special effect, not in-game wise, but something where he doesn't instantly deal damage at once. He actually deals it little by little, well, incrementally, as the animation moves on. And that's something that we started doing with this perfect cell. It feels a lot more damaging, it feels a lot more devastating, rather than just simply dealing the full damage instantly. We felt that's something that we could play around with and provide something for the players to feel better about whenever they use that special attack. Ultimate move.
I see. So small things like this can be as important as models and animations. Let's keep that in mind while we watch this video again.
We're going in full power! This ends now! Be done!
It really does feel better that way. And that's the end of the episode from the Legend development. Let's move into the next segment. How strong are you, Legend Producer Battle? In this segment, Producer Toshi and you will fight in PvP to finally decide who is stronger. Of course, both of you play Legend a lot, right?
I don't even know if people cared that much because he only appeared once last episode, so it's not much of finally. But yeah, I like to think I play a lot more than the average player.
What do you think can you beat Toshi?
Yes, I'll give it my best shot.
I wonder what parties they will fight with. Let's jump right in with the PvP.
Oh my god.
Alright, so the PvP is beginning. I have to look down and I can't look at the camera while I'm doing this, but I got the first hit in. Let me just tell you guys, I have to talk while I'm playing this because these two co-workers of mine cannot speak English. But honestly, I'm using that as an excuse if I lose this round because people will probably know it's really difficult to win and play this game while
It actually is, man. I say that from time to time. It actually is a lot harder than it looks like.
So,
for some people it's easier, but for me it's like, you know,
I'm using right now.
sometimes I have to like pause for a minute.
Personal favorite of mine, mainly because of how awesome Cell is and just in general.
I wasn't looking if he's using the
16's
Zenkai versions.
Self-destruct
I feel
is,
like he is.
Some people probably know, but it's just an awesome
Yeah, he
character
is.
to use.
He's got
And
18 Zenkai.
You might have noticed.
Yep.
Yes, mine is Zenkai
Yep.
Awakened. It's really big. And I'd like to say that that is another reason why Androids is the personal
Oh, that
favorite
strike
of
would have
mine.
done it, Toshi!
And actually, if you look carefully, Yu's using the same one
That's
too.
all right, though.
And I think he's reacting right now. He can honestly
The Zon
beat
get
out,
buffs.
I wouldn't mind. But I'm getting my hits in
Yep.
while I'm talking. And this is a hilarious game right now for me because I am totally keeping it at PG-13, kicking his butt. It's really difficult for me because I have to do this while I'm talking. So he got one hit in finally. I'm definitely keeping this in the video because I am wrecking him right now.
Oh, the sidestep!
And Cell right now, he still has his resurrection. That's another big thing.
And people want them to take out
It's not the
sidestep. Like
same,
they really do it in the
resurrection system
freaking
that
preview
all the
videos
other
and stuff.
characters
People
have.
like legit
This
have always
guy
called it like an
cannot be
exploit,
canceled.
this
He
and
will
that.
come back
The
as
freaking
an all-new
producers do it.
character As perfect Cell, and I'm surprised that that didn't kill him.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I'd like to talk about.
Cool thing is
how this
18
is
can
gonna
still
end up,
1v3 if he
but,
plays well enough.
Oh, this is gonna hit, and I'm gonna use my Rising Ref. Honestly.
Up.
Let's see. This one.
Are they only gonna play
I'm just
one
gonna
match?
tell you guys, this is happening not
No, they play
because,
more than one match.
He's my subordinate or anything, but just because I'm better
So
than him.
for this,
Well, I am
just so
definitely keeping this
because
in
it's
the
kind of
video.
fluff. You guys can check out this down below, right? I'm just gonna kind of fast forward to the last part of match 3. Shout out to you though for using female warriors. That guy is he's a real pro. He's a real connoisseur of the game, lover of the game, lover of all
Laughing at
things
this, too.
female.
This is very
I appreciate
satisfying
it.
for me to play. Oh, he guessed it. That's not good. Let's see.
Oh, he switched
At
parties.
least
He used
I got
Vegeta
lots
family.
of his characters
Nice.
down.
Thought it was a little further
Trunks
than this,
is
but I guess we'll just
handling
kind of
it
let
actually
this
a
one
lot
play
better than I
through.
thought he would. And he already used Kefla's ultimate attack, so at least that's not coming, but that doesn't mean this doesn't hurt.
I assume they're using their personal
Jeez.
accounts too.
It's really difficult to keep it PG-13. I really want to swear out loud right now.
Look at that charge step and all of that.
Trunks is gonna die soon. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's got his second Rising Rush, which I dodged.
Yeah, but he got your advantage, and he has a blast armor unit coming in. Use the green and go for the strike. You got this. Oh, no, don't go for the strike. Don't go for the strike.
I probably am going to
Don't go for the strike. There it is. You got it.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
No, everybody, that I almost won, though, while I'm talking, so I'm still going to say I'm better than him. But you know what? Let's call it even for today.
Nah, Kefla broken.
Good job, you.
Yeah, thank you.
What a match!
So that was a very good match for me for the first round. Second round was pretty even. I'd like to say he only won because he got my Rising Rush right.
No. No.
But yeah, that was a very fun match, and I'm going to definitely save that first clip and show it to him every other week, probably.
That was How Strong Are You Legend Producer Battle. I think we are able to show off even more our passion for legends. You and I did our best to speak in English, but how was it you?
Last time, we got a lot of comments like, "Thank you for speaking English for us," and it made me really happy.
And we also got empathetic comments telling us that, telling at least specifically Kai and you, that they don't have to force themselves to speak English.
I enjoy reading everyone kind of comment too. On that note, we want to make the next video easier for you to watch. So we are holding a survey after this broadcast on the official Twitter and Facebook pages about whether you want this video to be in Japanese or English.
If in Japanese, then we'll have subtitles, right?
Yes, that's one option. We're looking into it. There will be other surveys after the broadcast too, so please answer them if you can. Moving on to the next segment. Legends update info. It's a little early, but we're going to give you some information on the update schedule for mid-November. First up is an update to the skip function. Toshi, what kind of function is this?
So players can use skip tickets to, well, basically more efficiently clear through quests and event stories that they've already finished the challenges to. And last month, we revised the energy tank. And hopefully, the next month, I'd like to say it's mid-November, we'll see when or where it's going to be. We're going to make it so that you can use more than 10 skip tickets at a time so that you can more efficiently, even more than now, move on with
That's pretty
content.
huge.
That sounds much more efficient. We'll also add a solo level sync
I'm actually going to pause really quick. That's actually really huge because one thing I've always heard is, oh, I don't have the time to do these Legends Road grinds, or I'm too lazy to do it. I don't want to do it. And it's fine. Like the thing about like farming the characters in the game, sometimes you just sit there and skip ticket for like an hour, bro. Like it's just not fun. It's not conducive. It's not good, right? And a lot of that was because of the way the energy tickets were handled. That took up a lot of time. They fixed that with the energy ticket update last time, the energy tank update now. And then also on top of that, though, the limit of 10 skips only, right? There are things like that used to be in place, like the amount of exchanges you can do being up to 10, things like that. They've been slowly fixing those, right? So if this goes up to as many skip tickets as you have, you can technically, depending on how high the limit is, you could technically get the farm done in like one batch, right? I don't think they'll do that because they want to still probably generate some playtime in the app, I imagine. So maybe it goes up to only 50 skip tickets at a time, but that's still way better. That's 5 times faster. That's really good.
Can you explain it for us?
Right. Now, when you are playing the main story for the first time, you might finish the battle too fast to clear challenges.
Yeah, if your characters are too high level.
Characters are too strong. With main story level sync, you will be able to adjust your character's level.
Yes, it is really hard to complete the challenges when you upgrade all your characters.
We understand making a game where it is too difficult to complete challenges isn't great. So we are planning to improve it soon. Please wait a little longer, everyone.
That sounds like they're going to make changes to story mode, actually.
A new battle version might be in the works.
Yeah.
New battle version.
Unfortunately, I can't give everybody the details right now.
Oh, great.
But we are working on the next update for the battle version, as we're definitely trying to prevent people from having a bad time in PvP and have a more diverse environment.
I wonder if that will be about a bad time in PvP is mainly predicated on a couple of things. Obviously, people will always complain if they're versus a whale or whatever. They're not gonna change that. They've already fixed the matchmaking in large part based on like your rank and stuff like that, and that's just how it's going to be for various reasons. But nonetheless, that's one of the reasons. That's not something they're going to change. There's nothing that's going to happen with that. But I'm looking to see, though, long story short, if that's going to be something to do with Rising Rush. A limit to Rising Rush usage would be pretty good. Or like at least how quickly you can get it, because it still is very problematic that some characters and some teams can force a Rising Rush in one combo. That's just in the first 10 matches. You got to think about it. You probably didn't even get to do anything and you're already getting rushed, which is going to force you to lose a character if you don't guess it, right? So that's problematic. That's one of the main things that I've always seen complaints about. It's just, again, forcing a rush in 10 seconds is just not, that shouldn't be allowed, right? Especially since Rising Rush is not supposed to be used that way. It's not an offensive tool. It's supposed to be a last resort type of thing, a comeback mechanic. That's what it was designed to be. It wasn't designed to be something you use in the first 10 seconds to give yourself a massive advantage, right? But that's what it's become. So I'm assuming that's what it's mainly going to be for.
And right now, we're gathering lots of information through SNS, surveys, and looking at the raw data that we can get from the gameplay. So please wait a bit longer and we'll give you guys more details through upcoming news or another video like this.
We hope to bring you even more great info on the next video and stuff. And that's the end of Legend Update info.
Is this the character portion? Yeah, I think so. Is Toshi dressed up again, or is it you?
Hello,
yep.
And welcome to Legends News. In honor of Halloween making its yearly arrival, Legends will also be holding special Halloween theme events. This special event, a spooky and sweet Super Halloween, will feature rewards so astonishing that even we're scared to tell you about them. You can use these items from this event and the login bonus to exchange for great items, such as Legends Limited
Legends Limited Z Power.
There are also normal
for free
Z Powers, summon tickets, and more available for exchange, so be sure to log in every day.
Awesome!
And play the event.
Yo, let's go.
And now, in other news. This is the very first reveal of 2 new characters making its arrival to Legends. Please check out this video.
Toshi looks all serious. Oh, he has no sound effects yet? Under development? Is that because COVID? I think it is, man. I think it is. Like, I've seen other games have trouble with dubbing because of stuff like that. I assume that's what this is for. Oh, that's lame. I wanted to hear Champa's voice. Okay, so for context, I'm pretty sure it's Vados, right? But I'm going to say that just for the record, I'm really hyped about this because they're out-of-the-box characters, and I always love that type of thing. I don't want to see everything be freaking the most hyped stuff all the time. I don't want to see, like, a trillion forms of Super Saiyan 4 in the game. I don't want to see that. Or, like, characters, you know, like 15 Gokus. I don't want to see that. Diversity is nice, but this is probably my favorite God and Angel combo. So let me know in the comments down below what yours is. But yeah, let me rewind it because I was expecting to hear his voice and I was thrown off by that. There was a little roar there, but I'm assuming that's what it's for. But when they release, that should be fixed. Yeah. Oh, that's lame.
The 6th universe God of Destruction, Champa, is finally coming to Legends. Let's take an in-depth look at Champa. He's an offensive character with a high level of blast firepower.
So he's ranged.
He's also great at tormenting your enemies with multiple attribute downgrade effects.
Okay, debuffs.
He also has a unique ability that shortens ally
sub counts.
Whenever he's hit by enemy attacks.
Oh, that's crazy.
He also makes a great match for God Key teams, as many characters in the tag also has special cover change ability.
Let me just say, that last unique is going to be so crazy with LF Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. He's going to be getting, like, what, every hit at least 2 sub count down? That's disgusting. And, like, also with, like, Red Cell, 2's not a part of God Key, but you can make some really funny teams where you just can just switch super quick if Champa's getting hit. That's crazy, man. Also, like, on God Key, like he's talking about cover changes and stuff, that's going to be crazy when you can just switch in those cover units.
There's one more new character making their Legends debut.
That's a really good mechanic. Anything with sub count is crazy good. Champa-sama. Yep, Vados. Champa-sama. By the way, Vados getting a new Sparking Before Whis, man.
Vados is also joining the fight in Legends.
Support character.
Let's take a look at what she can do. Vados is an excellent support character. her skill come with interference effect so she can temporarily suppress enemy attacks. And while her kit leans more towards a support role, she can throw down her by herself with some serious firepower when push comes to shove. That has been Legends News. Thank you.
They didn't really say much about Vados, but I am excited for U6, man.
Legends News. Toshi's Legends News is starting to feel like its own TV show.
He's only saying that because it's written in the script. I don't feel that way yet. But I'm glad to hear he's technically supposed to feel that way. So I hope that that news itself was good for you guys too. And hope to see you guys again in the next time we do this video with more info on the upcoming features, characters, and more. So that has been Dragon Ball Legends video and stuff. And I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Make sure, because can't have a pause the stream moment again. Okay, there's nothing there. I'm going to always check now. I feel like next time we see one of these, there will be something at the end, by the way. Because like I said in the beginning of the video, we are approaching that time period where things are going to start getting really crazy, excuse me, in the game with releases. And again, I already saw a lot of people upset about Champa and Vados. Just for the record, if you're not interested in them, that should be a good thing, that you get more time to save for characters that you're going to be hyped for. I don't understand the instant, oh, I hate this game because they didn't give me Gogeta Blue right now. Like, he wasn't going to drop anyway, mid-October or mid-November randomly, right? So definitely try to temper that, right? And also one thing I want to say is, don't always expect, when you see one of these videos, even if they say they're going to release a character, don't always expect the biggest and best and brightest things, right? Don't always expect that. Because one thing I've noticed with the community is we kind of get our own hypes up a lot, only to be kind of let down when it's not exactly what we're looking for, right? And that also was kind of prevalent for me during the anniversary, because I was like, man, it's got to be freaking Vegito Blue. I was saying that leading up to the anniversary, it has to be Vegito Blue at this point. And when I saw that it was future themed and like GT as well, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Then when I didn't see the end of the video, I was like really kind of like, okay, this is cool, but right, there's a clear omission here, and I was kind of let down by that because I was like, it has to be Vegito Blue. Obviously, he wound up coming out. He was at the end of the video. I didn't see that at the time, but I was part of that too. So try not to try to temper expectations, but I'm excited about this. There wasn't really much in here. It was just the update. The free multi-Z is going to be pretty awesome alongside regular Z Power. Just consider the fact that they have been putting out a lot of content. I'm going to do a video on this. They've been putting out a lot of content that's good for free-to-play, yes, but everybody, obviously. But a lot of CC has been available through events and stuff like that, and a lot of resources in games have been available through events. They've been trying to be really generous lately, and I want to kind of make sure that that's in the forefront of people's minds, the good that they've been trying to do, right? And this is pretty cool, right? So I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. And not much going to happen until this is the calm before the storm. So anyways, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be seeing all of you in the next one.